Okay, it is Travok's turn though. Travok, first thing you do is take 5 points of ongoing acid damage. You're also slowed, which I believe drops your speed down to 2.
Yes, it does. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to heal Zenoran. With
I like you.
hand.
It's very noble of you.
So I get HP. Do I spend a healing surge or do you use one of yours?
I do.
Yay, heals.
I believe that's a minor action, right?
Yes, it is.
So guys, I think we should like blow our dailies on this since we're going to be taking extended rest afterwards.
I could mark him, but...
No, you have to hit him.
No. Yeah, he just has to be within 5 squares of me.
Yeah, but if you don't make an attack, it drops.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Let me check the range on my daily.
Let's figure that out when we're done, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be blowing my daily.
Close burst 2. No. That's not within range, I don't think. I don't know because it's glitching out and won't let me actually see the map. But anyway. Yeah, I don't really have much else to do.
Saving throw. Which is endurance,
No,
I
it's
think.
just a d20. You need to get a 10 or better, and as a human, he gets +1 to his roll.
I'm not a human, I'm a
Oh,
dog.
my bad.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, I should have taken that.
Yeah, go ahead, do your d20. Let's see if it's good enough. Because I need it too.
It'll... whatever, never mind.
Roll, man, roll.
Yep, we're waiting for them rolls.
Okay.
It only got rid of the... I'll just manually take off.
No, it gets rid of both.
I know, but the save and throw macro, it only gets rid of 1, so... I'll just get rid of the other one manually.
Criv, you are up.
Alright, so I'm going to move up to the hand head and I'm going to use my daily power, which is Bastion of Defense.
That hits.
And everyone within 5 squares of me gets 8 temporary hit points.
And the +1 to all defenses, does that last until the end of the or the end of the encounter?
Until end of encounter.
That's pretty good.
And then I'm going to use my action point.
Don't forget to roll your damage for your Bastion of Defense. I assume it does damage.
25 versus AC. 19.
Oh, the 19 is the damage. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, no. One of my D12 rolls is a 1, and my Executioner Axe is a brutal weapon, so if I roll a 2 or less, I get to reroll the dice.
So it's going to be 24 damage then.
Nice. Holy.
23.
No, because it went from a 1 to a 5, so that's plus 4 damage. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Plus 4.
Wow, that is pretty awesome. Now you're doing an action point too?
You know, how much you want to
yeah.
bet that even though I'm in this one, I'm going to watch it on YouTube and comment and be like, you guys are doing it all wrong.
When is it my
So,
turn?
with an action point, I use guarding attack
Miss.
and miss.
Nice turn though. Take 5
Alright.
damage.
So I have 3 temporary hit points left over, so I just won't do anything, I guess.
So I get plus 8, was it? Sorry, I think I forgot to do that.
Plus
Yeah, how are
8
we gonna handle
temporary
temp?
hit points.
Should I just keep in mind I have 3 temporary hit points left over, or what?
No, you can... Okay. No, it actually says plus 8 if you do it. Like, plus heal button, there's a temp HP.
Yeah, you can add the temp hit points and then take damage, and it should take it off the temp first. Or you can just remember, either way, it's fine. Hello. Someone do something. Oh, god damn it. And I'm back.
And... Oh, I'm still on the server.
Really?
I lost connection to it and can't reconnect.
Oh, there we go. Oh, my computer was
Yeah,
lagging.
there we go. Try reconnecting now. Okay, Deacon's back, Zenoran's back. You might have to load the maps again, but... Stupid internet.
Hey, you got the same problems as me. Great minds.
No.
I'm surprised
Shitty
my
places
horrible
have shitty
computer
nets.
hasn't crashed yet.
Do. I connected before Quill did.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't. But it says I can see Quill 18 is connected.
He connected before it existed because he's magic.
Alright, Deacon, you still have to... Are you gaining your temper HP, or are you just going to remember?
I'm still loading.
Oh, okay.
I'll just remember, so I have 3 temporary HP left over.
Okay.
Quill, can you send to the map? Because I can't do it. Like, I haven't loaded any map yet.
I'm still loading too.
Yeah, I think we all are mainly.
I'm still loading the camera.
I got a black screen. Can anyone see anything? I got a black screen.
Well, I just enforced you guys to this current map and centered it.
The map is not even showing up on my top right corner.
I may have to rehost.
Maybe I'll DC and
Or
reconnect.
that.
I still haven't connected.
Yep, it just says loading campaign. I think you have to rehost, Quill.
I'm in the game.
Can you see it?
Can I see what?
Like the
What am I
map?
supposed to see?
Can you see the actual map?
Like the map.
Yeah, I can move my character
Oh yeah,
and
he's
stuff.
definitely moving.
Still
Oh,
loading.
okay. Yep.
Wah.
Everyone on YouTube is going to be checking their Skype right about now.
I hate that. Every time it happens in a video, I check mine. Like, I see all those comments, I'm like, huh,
I know.
scrubs. And then,
It's
like,
like,
it goes off, and I, like,
doop.
check my Skype. I'm like, oh.
I know, it's like, whoop, it's annoying.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
and then do you remember that, I'm not trying to rub this in your face, the juke or whatever with Nomad and stuff? How much mana does his ultimate require? Because you had a lot, or more than I thought you needed for that ultimate.
I did it after my, I used the skill. I was spamming R, but it didn't come out.
How's the connection going for everyone?
I'm
It's all
back.
fine on my end.
Or who is not yet back?
I'm still loading.
But it's loading? I guess that's good.
It says loading campaign, but it's been doing that for a while.
Oh, I finally connected. Great.
Alright, I think I can do this blind. What do you think? I distinctly remember the space above the doggy, being free, right? Oh wait, there we go. I'm in game. Haha, I don't have to do a blind.
By the way, about how long until this is over? Because I've got to go in like an hour.
We have to call in like no
Alright.
more than 25 minutes, so finish this fight quickly, guys.
Well, as soon as my turn's over, the rat.
Alright,
the
so what I'm
thing's
gonna
be
do
dead, so.
is move up into this square.
Damn it, I'm
'Cause I
still
believe
loading.
that shouldn't give me attack opportunity.
No, it won't.
And I'm gonna use my daily power on it. So, dum-da-dum-da-dum. So yeah, Villain's Menace, I'm gonna get... And would I be flanking it from this square? Because with everybody else?
Nope.
Alright, so just standard attack.
Actually, you're not going to be able to get there
So,
without
kaboom.
drawing an attack of opportunity. So, are you sure you want to do that?
Well,
Well,
isn't Iron
maybe
Defender...
He could go.
No, because there's a wall there, and you can't go around corners diagonally. I allow diagonal attacks, but I give cover.
That is kind of weird.
Well, isn't the Iron Defender being grappled by the thing, so wouldn't be in his square?
What? What?
Wouldn't this guy be technically in the square
No,
with the...
no, they're still adjacent to each
creature.
other. And it doesn't matter whether the Iron Defender is there. Oh, because if he wasn't there, you'd be able to sit there.
He's right.
No, he's still in his square. The Ankeg just has him in his mouth, like grab, not like held up or anything like that.
Hello?
Just like if you were to do a grab to someone, they'd still be adjacent.
Did you drop again? Are you checking?
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Well, now
No.
you kind of locked me out of the actual fight, unless you eventually go up like one more square or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing, but I don't know. Gotta get into the fight somehow.
So you want me to attack you? I mean, you.
Well, technically, wouldn't the Iron Defender be in the square with the Ankeg?
No.
Just because he's
No,
been
no.
grappled by it?
Maybe was my mic not on when I was explaining this? No. When you grab someone, they're still in their square. They're still
No, I didn't.
adjacent to you. It doesn't change anything.
I don't know. I guess I'll take the attack of opportunity then and move one square. That will be where I move.
I've had bad experiences with taking attacks of opportunity. You don't even want to know.
Oh, well. I'll risk it. You're gonna get next to me, so you could probably lay on hands or whatever if I take too much.
Mainly, we were fighting a vampire, and negative levels and death.
18 versus AC. It's trying to claw you. I guess that hits, even with the +1.
What bonuses to defense do I have?
Yeah, you only have +1.
That's it? Alright, yeah. That's a hit.
Oops. Wait. There you go. 11 points of damage from the Ankeg's claws.
Oof. So that means I take technically only 8 because of the temporary
Right.
hit points.
Right.
know there's a button for temporary hit points, right?
Yeah, I'm lazy, so I'm feeling the hurt now. But anyways, so I'm gonna use Villain's Menace as my daily. Oh, that's a hit.
I want to say something, but I kind of don't at the same time because I know it would be bad. So just forget about it, okay? Yeah, just forget about it.
And I deal him 18 damage.
What?
18 damage?
Yeah.
Whoa!
2d10 plus 4. And for the rest of the encounter, I have plus 4 to damage and plus 2 to hit.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now
suck
I'm
on
gonna
that,
blow an
man.
action point. And I'm just gonna use, I guess, do you want me to drag him this way? Like down the corner? Like that way?
Nah, I think you guys got him boxed in pretty good.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I guess
yeah.
at this point, I'm just gonna use,
I just saw something.
I'm just
I've
gonna
only got
attack
one more
him.
lay on hands. I could either heal me or heal Deacon, or for whoever he attacks.
I'm just gonna use a standard melee basic attack, but I'm also going to use the gloves and give myself a further plus 5 to damage. And if I hit, this is gonna suck for him.
Natural one.
Is 17 a hit? Quill, if you're talking, we can't
Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
Someone's Skyping me, and someone I don't actually want to ignore right now. So I'm being horrible. 17 versus AC is a hit.
Sweet. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, I don't like that.
Because I used my glove, so that's plus 5, plus 4 from strength, and so, yeah, this is gonna
Who
be
let
a
him
lot
have
of
those
damage.
gloves? Chimera, shouldn't you be wearing those?
I wanted the gloves, but they wouldn't
Excuse
give
me,
it to
what?
me.
I am wearing the gloves.
No, you're not.
Not the
We gave it to
gauntlets.
Deacon.
Yeah, I wanted them,
What?
but
Plus a further 19 damage.
Damn.
Christ.
Deacon is my friend, and he would never
And
hurt me. He would
Do we want to use
never
my
hurt
mark,
me.
or do we want to use... I guess we'll just use my mark. I'll mark him just because Travok's not in combat with him yet.
Deacon would never
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and hurt me because we're best
So yeah,
friends.
I mark him.
Okie dokie.
Deacon doesn't wanna kill me.
And
Oh,
that's
do
it.
a saving throw. See if you can shrug off the acid.
Oh yeah.
It's too bad this thing is fighting inside of a
Damn,
room.
nope.
He can do so much if he's got some mobility. Chimera, you go.
Okay.
Well, even if
Is
you
he in
were
range
outside,
for his
he's
acid
got
blast
phantom
thing?
rage.
I don't know. It was a 3x3 square adjacent to him last time. So technically, if
Okay,
Oh,
so
No.
Could you,
I'm
could you
assuming
just
no
living-
because he can't move.
The-
Yes, he can't move at all.
the Iron Defender is about to die. You could use him as a living missile.
Yeah,
He still has an attack. The Iron Defender still has an attack.
yeah, but he can still attack even if he's immobilized. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Can I do
one more
that?
thing, Claude.
Zenoran.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to. But I would be hoping that you don't, but you can if you need
Okay,
to.
it can still attack. Well, what is the what? Why does
Alright,
it worry
go
you
ahead.
at all?
I don't know.
He's not
I
moving
just don't
anywhere.
like my
He's in
dog
the
throwing around.
he's in the thing's mandibles. He's gonna die next turn.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright.
And
Okay.
who knows? If you do enough damage, you just might save it.
Yeah. Okay,
Although
I'm gonna use my
actually,
distract
the-
on it for an encounter minor action, so everybody next attack gets a boost, which is basically
Oh yeah, Grumden's got
which
his
is gonna be
wounds
me.
defending,
So
So
okay. And it says living missile daily standard action. It just says orb implement +5 to fortitude, but it doesn't have any
One
kind of.
d20, 1d20 to hit.
I need to do 1d. Okay, I didn't know if it was a 1d20 or not. Oh!
Holy.
That's 4 crits in a row. Holy shit!
What's max damage?
Oh my god!
Crazy.
It is.
You use it on the
20
big guy, right?
It is orb implement. Yeah, living missile attack is orb implement +5 versus reflex, 2d6 +5 damage.
That's 17 damage on the big guy.
Yes.
I don't know. I think you should have picked up the Iron Defender instead, because I don't know. It looks
No,
like it'd be
I
kind
did.
of weird to try and
I
bash
did
the
pick up
Ankeg
the.
into something
I
other than one of
did
your
pick
allies.
the Iron Defender up. I picked them up. The living missile thing was to pick up the Iron Defender, and since I got
Oh,
a crit,
good, yeah.
it's now doing max
Yeah.
damage on him, which is
Okay.
17.
17?
Doesn't the one you throw actually take half of that too?
No.
Nope. So you're living missiling the Iron Defender into the Ankeg. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That seems mean, but that's cool.
It's gonna die next turn.
Okay. Apparently they don't like it.
That
but
was the
hey.
entire point. We tamed it anyway, so we could use it as a living missile.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
speaks
thought we
the
were
truth.
I
using.
know. I wanted to
And
be
yes,
here for
sorry,
a
the
while.
primary target does take half damage and falls prone. So it's going to take 17, so 8 points of damage. It loses all of its temporary hit points. I just looked it up.
No. Okay. One more thing. Cool. Will we get our APs back after this fight? Since it's a second
Wait,
one.
wait. There's a secondary attack. Intelligence versus reflex. Which is 2d6 plus intelligence modifier of +5, and the secondary target falls prone.
Well, extended rest, you start with 1 AP.
Yeah, but he's asking if we will
Oh,
get it
no.
again, like from fighting.
No, 1 every 2 encounters or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it? You said.
Did you hear
Yeah,
what I said,
so-
Quill? About the secondary attack?
About the half damage and falling prone.
Yeah, but the secondary target, which is the
Oh,
ant guy,
he falls
takes
prone. Okay.
the 2d6 +5, and he
Okay.
falls prone.
So you took the 17 damage, which was your 2d6 plus 5? Right, because the crit? Okay, and he's prone. Sorry, you can all blame Idejder. I'm having a conversation with him. I've just told him that I can't talk now. That's why I've been kind of spacey.
Sorry, who are you talking
Idejder
to?
from S2 Games.
Oh, yep,
Editor.
Editor, yep.
Well, he's got a J in there. It
a good
fucks
thing I
me
know
up.
Quill.
Idejder.
Guess what? Okay, you know what? You better tell that guy to give Jay's Awesome some free gold.
Alright, I'll tell him that. Of course, your account name is not J is Awesome, is it? Oh, yeah, your main, yeah. Alright, it's the Iron Defender's turn. The first thing that happens is he takes 5 ongoing damage from acid, and he dissolves. He just collapses in a heap of rusted metal.
Cool.
So now that we've got that guy out of the picture,
Nice. I can still pick up his body, though.
What?
As the living missile attack, I can continually attack him every turn.
well, the problem...
Or did he dissolve?
Well, he didn't dissolve,
Like,
but he's
completely.
fallen apart. And so he's not just like one missile anymore, and... I don't know. Tell you what, roll a d20. If you get a 10 or higher, you can still use him as a living missile.
Okay.
I found it funny how he basically, the Ankeg basically just picked up the Iron Defender, then you grabbed a hold of it and hit him in the face with it.
Fail.
Oh, damn
Okay,
it.
no more living missile. Grumden, go.
That makes me sad face.
Okay, so I'm gonna this
Oh, wait. Can I use an action point and just do another mind thrust? Maybe kill this thing?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use an action point then. Oh, that's versus will. I
No.
don't know how
Yeah, it's
I
got a pretty
wins.
poor will, but not
The
that
only
poor.
useful thing I've done in this fight was heals and Orin.
Oh. Okay. Oh wait, do I get that distract for combat advantage? I used
When
on
did
him.
you use it on him? Before you did your living missile?
I used it before I,
Then it got used up for your living
I
missile.
think so, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's only one attack.
which was a crit. Damn it.
Grumden, go.
Okay. So I'm gonna use World of Shield. I'm gonna put myself in a defensive state. Runes of Protection, and I'm gonna use World of Shielding. Strike that Unkeg and Protect Deacon. It will give him 4 temporary hit points.
That will hit.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, but Rune of Mending it doesn't heal.
Wow,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
I
finished
got
this
it
thing in
better
one
than
round.
what
You
I'm going to
did
do.
102 points of damage in a single round of combat.
Hey.
Damn it, because when it gets bloodied,
Hey,
the
oh.
acid spray recharges. I was so excited to use it again.
Oh my god.
Damn it. That was very impressive,
I
guys.
can't believe I dodged that hit, man. I came
You
out
got
unscathed.
huge
Well,
rolls
thanks to Deacon.
and some crits and everything. That was just sick.
The fight
Just
was
another
pretty
day on
much
the
entirely
job.
my fault, so if this thing had any loot, I get it.
This...
How does it being your fault contract to you getting the loot?
Shut up.
Well, that's a hell of a reply. Who can argue with that? Alright, well,
Oh well,
Because
since you
shut
said
up.
that, you can have
the
it.
NKEG itself
To be
doesn't
fair,
have
it's
any
not
loot,
the-
unfortunately. It's just a giant insect.
Giant insect.
Can we collect more oil from it?
Yes, let's fight
mean
another one.
Pheromone?
More experience.
Mm,
We could collect
No, we'll
the
chuck it on
acid.
people. We could chuck it on people.
Yeah, but once the person dies, we're gonna have to fight it when it comes back.
Who cares? We chuck it on
That
a boss
seems-
and everyone will be attacking it.
do a nature check.
I guess.
Okay.
It turns out the acid is actually what was in that flask, and it spread it all over us, and now we're all going to turn into mini ants.
Now like 6 more pop out of the ground.
I'm okay with this.
No,
15.
you have no idea how to... 22 is...
Whoa!
1d20
max
plus
roll,
2, that's a
baby.
crit. That's a
That's
max
a
roll.
crit.
22 will give you the impression that you can't just collect it from the body. There's very minimal amounts. It's the sort of thing you actually have to like collect from its random secretions over a long period of time. So it's not something you guys are going to be able to use right now.
Damn.
So it's not something.
Dude, that's my 5th crit. Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
And that brings us to the close of today's session. Because some people have to get going, and there's
Aw.
very, very, very little left to the adventure, but it's more than we can do right now. So we will have to plan for another evening. Or afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are.
Then.
GG's.
Morning, depending.
It's been fun.
Well, well played.
I'll definitely try to be there.
I
just a
didn't
question,
take any
Quill.
damage this entire adventure
we
because
can use
I'm a
a-
badass.
We can use an encounter power every 5 minutes when we're outside combat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Quill, you should make us
So
level
basically,
up
I
just
can
before
heal
the
the
final
whole group
encounter.
by myself.
Well, yeah, because when you use your heal, it uses up their
See-
their healing surges, right? But the thing is, when they're outside of combat, people can use healing surges by themselves.
No, I have an AoE heal, which is a encounter power.
Which one?
Flames of Purity. When I'm in rune state, actually in the blast, it's AoE attack slash heal. Regains health points.
Yeah, I may be wrong about how encounters work. 100% though, there's no way that I'm gonna let that work because that would be retarded. It would actually break the entire game.
Yeah, I agree.
It's funny. Normally they come back after a 5-minute recharge. The combat one. I mean, I guess you could just spend a lot of time. It'd be 5 minutes per casting, which means 12 castings in an hour, 36 hit points. Yeah, no, we can't let it work that way. I think, but I can reread the way encounter powers should
that
work.
Would be game breaking.
Yeah. All right, folks, I'm gonna sign out. Thanks for the game. See you next time.
Yeah, GG, well played.
GG.
See you guys later.
See ya.
See, bye.